1. Do you think your dog loves you just because you feed them? Think again. The truth goes much deeper. Their love isn't found in joyful barks or loud tail wags when you walk through the door. True bonding is hidden in the quietest moments, deeply rooted in their survival instincts and biology. Notice how they sneak after you to the bathroom. That's not annoying clinginess, it's a primal instinct. Never let your protector out of sight. Or when a loud noise startles them, they don't just bolt, they look at your face first to decide if the world is safe. That's the exact behavior of a toddler seeking reassurance from a parent. When you are sad, even without saying a single word, they quietly walk over and press their heavy body against yours. They can sense the shift in your heart rate and stress hormones, and their nervous system urges them to comfort you. Most importantly, watch how they sleep tonight. When all their defenses are completely down, if they fall into an unconscious slumber but still face toward you, it's the ultimate proof of absolute trust. Stop calling yourself just an owner. In their DNA, you are family. 2. Following you to the bathroom. The ultimate proof of survival instinct. You get up, they get up. When you close the bathroom door, a wet nose is instantly pressed against the bottom gap. They act like a tiny private investigator who absolutely refuses to let you out of their sight. Most people laugh it off or consider this clinginess a bit annoying. In reality, it is one of the most fundamental and sacred bonding behaviors. In the wild, a puppy's survival depends entirely on staying close to their mother. That instinct, never let the protector out of sight, is deeply hardwired into their nervous system. And now it has transferred entirely to you. Your dog isn't following you because they are needy or begging for attention. They follow you because in their biological subconscious, you are their whole world and their ultimate safe zone. Losing sight of you, even for just a few short minutes, is something their survival instincts simply cannot allow to happen. 3. A door slams shut, a loud car horn blares outside, or a sudden crack of thunder rolls in the middle of the night. Watch your dog very closely in the half-second immediately following that noise. Most animals will react with basic survival instincts, barking loudly, freezing in place, or bolting for their lives to hide. But if your dog instantly turns to look straight into your face before deciding what to do, that isn't just simple fear. Scientists call this phenomenon social referencing. It is a psychological behavior exactly like that of human toddlers. When faced with a new, unfamiliar, or terrifying situation, a child doesn't react on their own right away. They will immediately check their parents' facial expressions to evaluate, should I cry? Is the world safe right now? Your dog is doing the exact same thing, and notably, they only do this with the person they are most deeply bonded to in the household. In that critical moment, when every cell and wild instinct is screaming a panic alarm, their brain sends out a priority signal stronger than fear itself. Find them. Check their eyes. The fact that they suppress their natural defense mechanisms to completely rely on your emotional state is a beautiful testament to an invisible parent-child bond. That quiet, split-second action is the most profound validation. I trust you more than my own instincts. 4. Not every time your dog brings you a toy is a request to play. You need to distinguish this quiet moment from the times they are bouncing around, barking excitedly, and nudging you. We are talking about a completely different version. They walk over slowly, gently place their absolute favorite toy right at your feet, and just sit there, watching you. No barking, no demands, no rushing. Most owners, out of habit, will immediately pick it up and throw it. But next time, pause for a second. To a dog, a toy, especially the worn-out one they carry everywhere, sleep with, and guard fiercely from other dogs, is their most valuable possession. When they willingly surrender that fortune to you without expecting you to throw it back, animal behavior experts confirm this isn't an invitation, it is an offering. Rooted deeply in pack dynamics from thousands of years ago, presenting an item of high value to another member is the ultimate symbol of respect, loyalty, and absolute trust. The next time this happens, don't rush to throw it away. Just look into their eyes, because your dog just handed you the most precious thing in their entire world. 5. You are sitting silently on the couch. You aren't sobbing, you aren't calling their name, and you haven't made a single sound. You are just withdrawing into yourself after a terrible day. Yet, from across the room, your dog quietly walks over, rests their chin on your lap, or presses their entire body weight against you. How did they know? The answer lies in a biological empathy that goes far beyond human capability. Your sadness and stress actually have a physical scent. When you are upset, your heart rate shifts, your breathing becomes irregular, and your body releases the stress hormone cortisol. Your dog's nose is so incredibly sensitive that they can literally smell your emotional pain before a tear even falls. Scientific studies show that dogs actively approach humans in distress significantly more than those who are calm. And they do this specifically with the person they are most deeply bonded to. This isn't a trained behavior. It is an overwhelming drive rooted in instinct. They don't understand what caused your heartbreak, and they can't offer words of advice to fix your problems. So they bring themselves. They use their warmth and their physical presence to soothe you, which is arguably the most profoundly protective and parental thing anyone can do for someone they consider family. 6. You are just sitting there working, or simply scrolling through your phone on the couch. Your dog quietly walks over, shoves their head under your arm, or leans their entire body weight against your legs. You didn't call them. They aren't hungry, they haven't brought their leash for a walk, and they don't need to go outside. They simply insist on touching you. According to animal behavior research, this type of voluntary, non-solicited physical contact is one of the strongest behavioral indicators of a deep bond. They aren't choosing the warmest spot in the room, they are choosing you. In that exact moment, their nervous system is genuinely craving a physical connection. That heavy, gentle lean is simply their body's way of saying, as long as I am close to you, everything is completely safe. This behavior goes far beyond just seeking comfort. It creates a profound chemical reaction. When your dog leans into you, both of your brains release oxytocin, widely known as the love hormone. It is the exact same biological process that cements the profound bond between a mother and her newborn child. In a world full of overwhelming sights and sounds, your physical presence acts as a grounding anchor. They aren't asking for a belly rub or trying to initiate playtime. By actively choosing to merge their personal space with yours, their heart rate begins to synchronize with yours, gracefully washing away any lingering anxiety. 7. Have you ever noticed that your dog seems to eat better chews more slowly and completely finishes their bowl when you're in the same room. Conversely, on the days you leave early and they are alone, they might leave food behind or barely touch it. This seemingly ordinary detail carries a remarkably profound biological meaning. In the wild, the moment an animal lowers its head to eat is when it is most defenseless and vulnerable. Their field of vision narrows and their alertness drops, making them an easy target for predators. Because of this, animals only dare to eat calmly and openly when surrounded by individuals they trust completely. Behavioral studies show that dogs experience significantly lower stress levels when eating near the person they are most deeply bonded to. When they lower their head to eat right in front of you, it is about much more than just satisfying hunger. It is an act of entrusting their safety entirely to you. Your presence serves as their ultimate fortress, reassuring their nervous system and giving them the absolute safety to let their guard down. 8. This is the most crucial and quietest moment of all. When a dog falls asleep, every natural defense and instinct to stay alert is completely dismantled. They are no longer listening for noises or watching out for hidden threats, and in that entirely unguarded state, the direction they choose to face is never random. If your dog consistently falls asleep with their face turned toward you, not necessarily laying on top of you, just facing your direction, it is a sign of absolute trust. Fear and excitement are loud, conscious reactions, but sleep is a silent choice of the subconscious. Even when their brain is resting and they have no conscious control over their body whatsoever, their biological radar still automatically seeks you out. It represents a bond so incredibly deep that it doesn't even require them to be awake to show it. Tonight, take a look at the direction your dog is facing when they drift off. That silent, unguarded posture is the most honest answer to how much they love you. 9. Tonight, when the house grows quiet and the lights go out, take a moment to linger near where your dog is sleeping. Watch their steady breathing and look at which direction their face is turned in their deep slumber. A dog's life passes by in the blink of an eye. To us, they might just be one beautiful chapter of our long lives, but to them, we are their whole story. The silent gestures we've explored today, the way they trail behind you into every room, how they lean their heavy body against you when the world feels overwhelming, or the unconscious way they always position themselves to face you in the dark. None of these are random habits. This is their nervous system speaking when human words cannot. Woven into their primal instincts, their DNA, and every single beat of that tiny heart, you are so much more than just an owner who fills their food bowl or walks them on a leash. You are their protector, their parent, their family, and the ultimate safe haven they want to hold on to until their very last days. If this video touched your heart and made you see your own furry best friend in a completely new light, please help us spread this message by leaving a like and sharing it with other dog lovers. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join us as we continue decoding the beautiful inner world of our four-legged companions. Thank you so much for watching, and we wish you and your dog a truly peaceful night.